Kia ora koutou katoa. It was great to hear the good news Northland will be going into alert level 2. You know, the fantastic result on Super Saturday in Northland will have no doubt helped make this decision. There was a huge 5,115 Northlanders vaccinated on that day. It's by far the largest vaccination day in Northland thus far. And actually over the last week, we've had over 21,000 vaccinations. So amazing result. Most importantly, on Saturday, 2,342 people had their first dose, and a large number of those were Māori. And 2,773 had their second dose, all of which helps our fully vaccinated percentage. It's now sitting at 58%. And for those who have had their first dose, it's now at 76%. However, we can't afford to take our foot off the pedal. Firstly, we're over 10% behind Auckland, and no self-respecting Northlander likes to be beaten by Auckland. But more importantly, that gap puts us at a huge risk. We appear to have dodged a number of bullets over the last year, and there have been a number of near misses in Northland in the last month. The inability to identify the specific areas of interest that the 3 women who have tested positive for COVID-19 when they visited Northland has been extremely frustrating and posed a terrible risk. I know it's had a huge impact on all of you. COVID-19 may well be in our community still, and we just haven't found it as yet. I'm aware there's actually a hoax message supposedly from me circulating on Messenger. They didn't even take the time to spell my name correctly. The message is not from me. However, you do need to continue to check locations of interest on the Ministry of Health website. There are currently 8 locations in Whangarei and 1 in Kerikeri. I want to reiterate again, if you have been in contact with someone who has tested positive to COVID-19 or have symptoms of COVID-19, go and get tested. We've had record numbers of tests and that's been great. But if we are to have any chance to enjoy a summer with no lockdown, we need 100% of our eligible population to be vaccinated. We need to continue to wear masks, wash our hands, stay home if we're sick and if unwell, and get tested. Before Super Saturday, there were nearly 12,000 Māori and 9,000 non-Māori, 16 to 34-year-olds across Northland still not vaccinated. Overall, we still have well over 40,000 people in Northland who've not been vaccinated. It's critical that everyone who is eligible have their first dose by 19th of November so that they can be fully vaccinated before Christmas. I really want to emphasise that vaccination is the best protection, and if our rates are high, it will mean that our health services remain able to those who need them. Only a few % of those who have had COVID during the Delta outbreak are vaccinated. Basically, nearly everyone who gets COVID are unvaccinated. Get vaccinated or get COVID. We're also seeing that many of, or most of those in hospital with COVID are young, and a majority are Māori and Pacifica. It's no longer a disease that mainly affects the elderly. We do have COVID-19 management and escalation plans in place to respond in the event of an outbreak of COVID-19 in the community. However, no health service has infinite capacity, which is why we strongly encourage all Northlanders to get vaccinated now to protect themselves and their whānau against COVID-19 in the future. I had the absolute pleasure to call Anna in the Hokianga yesterday afternoon and let her know she had been drawn as someone we wanted to thank for being vaccinated against COVID-19 by giving her the $5,000 Super Saturday super gift. Anna talked about initially waiting to vaccinate against COVID-19 until she had enough information about the Pfizer vaccine. Anna encourages everyone who hasn't yet chosen to vaccinate to seek advice from trusted and reliable sources like our awesome health professionals. That's great advice. To finish up, my key message is ka pai to everyone who has been vaccinated so far. Go Northland. For those of you who haven't, please go and get vaccinated. And if you need a test, make sure you go and do that too.